What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, and yep, you got that right. It is that time again for another daily recap. Today is Tuesday, 11/11, and like always, we'll go over the 5-minute opening range trade, a total profit and loss for the day, the spreadsheet, larger time frame, and do a little chart analysis, I guess. But yeah, we'll go ahead and get started. I got the video pulled up right here, and after I think the first month of getting this data, and I'm gonna quit, recording the 5-minute opening range trade. I'm just gonna kind of keep up with the data, I do believe, but I did tweak my settings just a little bit this morning. I moved my take profit up just a little bit, and I changed my settings to where it activates my stop loss to move up. I gapped them a little bit, give me a little bit more room, so as soon as it moved up, it wouldn't get me out. And we'll go ahead and play on this video. It's going to be a little long starting out because I think there's like 2 minutes left on this because it was kind of slow this morning. But as you can see, we got 2 seconds left in the first 5-minute opening range candle, and I'm getting ready to hit an order. I'll go ahead and play, let this thing play while I'm talking. But I go ahead, the reason I'm looking for a buy order is as long as we can stay above these bodies right here, I believe we're still going to push up. You got VWAP. And you got the low of the day, so we're in a kind of a tight range. But as long as we can stay above all these bodies right here, I still think we're in pretty good shape. So I placed my order to the upside. We'll let this thing play out. I may have to fast forward it. I don't know if we can sit here and withstand the whole 2 minutes or not. But it starts pushing a little bit. Let me see here. We'll fast forward just a little bit, at least where we're getting close to getting in and trade. We're getting close, I do believe. Okay, here we go. Okay, it's starting to push up. It's getting ready to get us in the trade, and we'll just let this thing play out. So we're in the trade. We wasn't to see it move my stop loss up. Let me back that up just a little bit, and I'll pause it. I'll show you. Okay, right here it triggered my stop loss to move, so it moved up, and it gave me a little more distance right here. I let it, come back just a little bit, so it gave me a little bit more distance in case it does wick back some. But like I said, it shot up, got us out of the trade. Another smoking hot trade from the 5-minute opening range. I don't know how long, this strategy will keep this up, but we will go ahead and go over the numbers. Let me find this sucker right here. Where is it at? What in the world have I done here? I'm gonna go back and find this picture. I've closed it out. But anyways, that trade right there, we'll pull it up here. It was a profit of $320 across 5 accounts, which was $1,600. That's the best trade we've had yet. I think I'm gonna leave the settings where they're at. It still gives it a little room to breathe. And again, if we have a losing day, it's just gonna be $400. So that's almost a 1-to-1. So I think that's pretty good. As far as my TradingView accounts go today, being an idiot again, I was off to a great start this morning, and then the idiot in me come out, and the market started getting real choppy. I let the chop get to me, and I ended up losing a PA and 2 evals. I ended up smoking 2 evals because I was trying to get them to where they would be passed, and it just went against me. So I'll have to try them over sometime later. And the Lucid account yesterday that hit the daily drawdown was actually a maximum loss as well. So we ended up losing that account, which I hate. I did get a payout on that account, so that's a positive. But that is it for the numbers. We'll go over this spreadsheet if I can find my thing again. So on this 5-minute opening range trade, again, I'll go over this real quick. At the end of the month, or not end of the month, but 3 more days into this week will be a month that I have been keeping up with this data. I'll make a video and go over all my settings and what I'm going to keep the strategy at and what has worked for me, what hadn't worked. But yeah, we've only got 3 more days. I mean, really, if we would have took a trade on this day, I don't know what would have happened, but 1 losing trade out of almost 4 weeks. I mean, that is impressive. Like I said, I don't know how long it'll keep it up, but okay, on this week so far, in 1 account, we are up 500, and all 5 we're up 2,500. So far for the last 3.5 weeks, we are up 2,500 in 1 account and 12,000 across 5 accounts. Now, this is going to sound bad for me saying this, but I am not 100% sure on prop shop payout rules. So it is getting close for a payout on these accounts, but I can't remember the rules. I know that's bad to say. I am pretty sure that we have a buffer of $2,600, and anything over $2,600 you can take out. I am going to have to read back into that and make sure, but I think I'm going to let these accounts build up and worry about a payout on them later, just to kind of maybe how far we can get them built up. But we'll go ahead and go over the larger time frame first. Hey, I'll tell you, this morning, this right here is a 15-minute chart. Look at that. That is a ugly, nasty chart. This morning was awful. It was awful. I mean, it got me to be an idiot and mess up some of my accounts, even though I knew better. But here a little later in the day, starting out, after lunch, 12:30 or so, we kind of started pushing a little bit. As in looking at this chart, this is an hour. This morning I was thinking we could drop down to 24,450. You got this area right here of support, which is right at 24,450. I was thinking maybe we could drop down that far, but it actually held a little higher and we pushed back up. Now, if you look at this area on a 1-hour chart, if you look at the top of these candles right here, as long as we can stay above that, I believe we'll push right back up to 25,750 tomorrow. At least get in this zone up here, anywhere from 700 to 750. And then, if we break through that, maybe we can push again to all-time highs. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Looking at the smaller time frame, boy, this is a nasty chart. I'm telling you what, it is just ugly. I actually like the pink on the 5-minute opening range of fuchsia, fusion, whatever color that is. It sticks out and I can see it good. I actually do like that. But you can see this morning when we played the 5-minute opening range, we got a pretty good trade out of that. It pushed up 35. It pushed up 11 points, so we almost top ticked that sucker. And then it pulled back. I think that is a reason, just shooting for a little over 5 points, I think that is why the strategy has such a high win ratio, because you're not shooting for a whole lot of profit. If we were shooting for 15 points, I'm sure it would drop drastically, to a lower profit margin. But as you can see, we dropped through the bottom, we pushed down. It was a messy day. We almost pushed back through it here, but we dropped through it a couple times to the bottom, which I did play it. We got down here in this zone. This chop down here is what got me. It got me aggravated. And as you can see, let me see if I can shrink this down just a little bit. Maybe it'll look a little better. We kind of just made a big bowl, just a big bowl, big W. It comes down, up, back, down, just a big old W pattern. But we have pushed back up. We went through the top of the 5-minute opening range and we pulled back to it and we're pushing again. So like I said, as long as we can stay above that 630 right in here, which is close to the top of the 5-minute opening range, I believe tomorrow we can push on up. But again, one of the things I look for is right here for us to break through VWAP. I did not trade this one when we broke. I was waiting for it to make a bull flag. As you can see, it didn't. I mean, I don't draw them when I'm trading because I just see it, but I was waiting for that to push through. If one of these candles would have pushed through, I would have entered that trade. I didn't, so I waited. We come over here. I ended up taking a trade over here twice. I took one right here and I took one right here. And right here was another one. I did not trade that one, but anyways, we will see what tomorrow holds. Just, drawing those areas of interest on your chart, I think is something good for you to look at. It gives you a direction the market can go. If it does go, it kind of gives you an area where it may go to. So, but yeah, it was definitely a choppy day. This mess right in here, that gets me every time. That mess right there is aggravating. I mean, I should have been done, but like I said, I was just trying to get just a little bit more, being greedy, just wanting a little bit more, and it ended up blowing up on me. But I still ended the day green. I got 4 accounts that is, payout ready. They're well over the buffer. I don't think I can request a payout till tomorrow, Wednesday, on those 4 or 5 accounts. But, well, I guess I will call it quits for the day, and I appreciate you all watching. Again, if you don't care, hit that like and subscribe button. It just helps, support the channel, and we'll be back tomorrow and we'll try this again.